Hey guys, what have I got today? I've got a $25 Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley that tastes like a $100 bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. Welcome back to the Desert Wine Guy, folks. So today we have the 2019 textbook Cabernet Sauvignon. It's from the Pey family, P-E-Y, and the grapes for this wine come from the Napa Valley. So I'm at my local wine shop the other day and I'm looking for a Cabernet Sauvignon. I didn't want to spend a lot of money for it. So I happened to come across this one, 25 bucks, okay? And I figured, 25 bucks, it's a pretty decent amount for a bottle of wine. Let's try it. So I've had it sitting in the house probably for about a week now, okay? And I've been doing a couple of whites. I haven't felt like reds. And then all of a sudden I said, you know what? I'm going to try that Cabernet I got. So I broke it out yesterday, okay? Now, check this out. 25 bucks, okay? I'm going to tell you where these grapes are from, okay? I believe it says it on here. No, it doesn't say it on here. Well, I can tell you from my review that I'm writing on desertwineguy.blogspot.com that the grapes came from the Rutherford AVA, Calistoga, and one other AVA, and I'm going to go ahead and put it up here when I find it. And they've made this wine, and this wine, let me tell you guys, will just knock your socks off, okay? I mean, this wine is just phenomenal, okay? I'm putting it at 95 points, okay, on the Desert Wine Guy rating scale. That's how impressed I am with this wine. So, I drank half a bottle yesterday. I'm going to finish up the bottle today, but I want you guys to take a look at that label, okay? Really nice label. So, when I get done with it, I put the cork back in, okay? Hopefully this will keep it overnight. So, let's go ahead and pour it. By the way, the alcohol on here is only 13.3%, okay? But the robustness of this wine would definitely have you fooled. It seems, to me at least, I don't know about how you guys do it, but it seems to me that the higher the alcohol, and I'm not talking about getting drunk or anything like that. We don't go into that. We're talking about quality wine here on this channel. We don't go getting drunk and stuff. But it seems to me that the more I like a Cabernet, the higher the alcohol is because it's fuller bodied. You get so many wines today that while they may be made from Cabernet Sauvignon grapes, the jamminess is just overpowering, just terrible, okay? There's a wine guy, don't play that stuff, okay? If you want to make it to the cellar, which this wine is going to make it to the cellar, I will be getting a couple more bottles of this wine, you better give me a quality wine, okay? Real cork, so that's cool. So let's check out the appearance on this. All I have is my hand right here. Well, I guess I can use some white on here. This is a very dark burgundy red, and I can smell the nose from here. Okay, I am getting spiced oak, like really nice spiced oak, guys. Like I'm getting some cherry, but that spiced oak is what powers through here. Just amazing, just amazing. A slight hint of a blueberry, and that's pretty much it. But what really impresses me over here is that spiced oak. So let's go ahead and taste this again, and I'm going to tell you about it. Wow, guys, that spiced oak transfers over from the nose onto the palate, and it meshes in with a slight hint of a blueberry, not an overwhelming blueberry, not a jamminess blueberry, but it's like there's like a plushness to the wine, but there's also an astringency to the wine, and it just lifts it up. You can taste just a little bit of that oak. I believe it was 25% New French oak the wine sat in. Wow. Another great thing about this wine, oh, excuse me guys, the wine is just really savory. My ultimate favorite is to get a Cabernet from Rutherford because they has that Rutherford dust, okay? Now, it's debatable whether this Rutherford dust exists, it doesn't exist. In my opinion, it does exist. There's a certain taste it has to it, a certain note it has. This wine definitely pulls that taste through. It just reminds you of an upper class Cabernet. Like, if you blindly poured this for somebody that really knew about wine, and you had them taste it and say, hey, you know what? Tell me about this wine. Tell me how much you think I paid for it. Tell me who do you think is producing it. Tell me where the grapes are from. They would get it wrong, okay? I mean, they would probably get the Napa Valley, but everything else, they'd come in with at least $100, okay? At least $100 bottle of wine, they would say. That is super nice, guys. So guys, the wine is amazing, and I went ahead and I pulled up my notes here because I want to let you guys know what the blend of the wine is. It's an 85% Cab, 10% Merlot, 2.5% Petit Verdot, and 2.5% Cabernet Franc. So that is just, it's just a beautiful blend. Just a beautiful blend. Guys, there's a tobacco note that comes through right here, and it blends in so super nicely with that spiced oak. It's just, the whole wine just lifts up from what you would expect from a $25 bottle of wine. There's a lovely plum note on here too, but the one thing I definitely have to stress here, I don't think anybody hates a jammy wine as much as I do. I have very little tolerance for jamminess in a wine. Very little. Okay? When I tell you that there's a hair bit of jamminess in this wine, that's exactly what I mean. Just a hair. And I don't think I've ever said this before, but I don't think the wine would be what it is without that jamminess. Okay? Plum on this wine is fresh. Everything tastes so fresh, and that plum just comes forward a little bit just to let you know it's there, and just to like add like a vibrancy to the wine, just like a liveliness to the wine. The palate just kind of livens up. And as you can probably tell from how I've been sipping on this, there's just a juiciness to the wine. Wow. Tannins are crumbly. They're I'm not gonna say they're soft, and they're definitely not harsh. They're on the crumbly side, and they're just perfect enough to just carry this wine right through with everything else it has to offer up. So guys, 95 points, textbook 2019 Cabernet Sauvignon from the Napa Valley, from the Pei family. If you can find it, I highly recommend you get at least 2 bottles of this wine and put it away in the cellar, because the wine has a lot of time to keep on going. So, guys, if you like the video, please do me a favor. Please like and subscribe, and please let your wine friends know about me and this channel and all my other social media. So, until next time, guys, I want to thank you for checking out the Desert Wine Guy, and I'll speak to you later.